Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is AJDA NUHA. So today I'm gonna talk about contingency leadership theory in 21st century. Contingency is from Latin word contingentum, which means happening or possible. Contingency theory can be defined as an organizational theory which are believe that the actions are contingent on the leaders, followers and situations, which mean the way you manage should change on the circumstances. There are a few contingency theories were developed, such as Fiedler contingency theory, situational leadership, the continuum model, and path goal leadership model theory. So first, Fiedler contingency theories, which mean leaderships are phased. So in this theory, it stated that leaders cannot change their leadership style, but it is best if the leader be at the situation where it matches with their leadership styles. So in this theory, Fiedler developed a scale called least preferred worker to determine the leadership style. So there are two things that one need to do. The first one is think about a person who you have least enjoy working with, and then secondly, you have to think or you have to rate your feeling towards this person, the one you have least preferred working with, and there will be two possible outcomes to determine the leadership style. First, relationship oriented style, and secondly is task oriented style. And then we move into situational theory, which also focus on the situational and concentrate on the characteristic of followers to determine leadership style. Opposite with the Fiedler's theories, in this situational theory, it can be understood that leader can change their leadership style according to the circumstances or situation. Right, we can see the difference compared to the Fiedler style. The leader should not change the leadership style, but in this situational style, in this situational theory, okay, leaders can change their leadership style based on the situation. Now we go into the third theory, which is path goal leader theory, and the goal for this theory is to increase the motivation, empowerment and satisfaction of the employees ensure that they become productive in the organization. Okay, in this theory, it assumes that leaders are flexible, which means leaders can change their style and situation. And also in this theory, there are two variables that were proposed. First, environmental factor, and second, employees' characteristic. And in this theory, they figure out four leadership style. First, supportive leadership. Second, participative leadership. Third, achievement-oriented leadership. And last, directive leadership. Now, we move into the leadership continuum model, which used to determine which styles to select based on one's use of boss-centered versus subordinate-centered leadership to meet the situation. In 1973, Tenenbaum and Schmidt stated that autocratic leaders are more likely to make their own decisions and not engage their subordinate. Meanwhile, democratic leaders give subordinate a greater degree of delegation in decision making. And there are advantages in this leadership continuum model. First, give managers a range of choice for involvement. Second, present criteria for involvement and delegation. Last, emphasize employee development and empowerment. So now, we look into 21st century. 21st century can be defined as has been characterized by constant change and disruption, which have greatly influenced the way people work and live. And all these changes have significantly impacted the role of leadership in modern organizations. So it's easier to say that effective leadership in these modern times requires a proactive approach towards managing change and its impact on long term of organizational growth. So based on my opinion, I think that a leader in 21st century should not restrict into just one theory. Okay, they can combine any theories, okay, to have a good leadership management or leadership style. So it is important for leaders in this 21st century to be more flexible. Okay, personally, I think it's better if the leaders use a democratic style instead of autocratic style, just like in the path goal theory. Also, it will be more interesting if the leader can change their style according to circumstances, instead of they looking for a situation that suit with their leadership style. I think but it is important to understand that not all theories are suitable in every situation. There are some theories that are applicable to certain situation, and some are not applicable or not suitable for certain situation. So it is important to find the right theories for the leaders to follow, so that they can help their organization to grow and develop well. So I think that's all for my short talk. Thank you.